How much you selling your games for?
For the games, $4.
$4 a piece?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Emceemur, and welcome back to another episode of Flea Market Flippin'. Lots to look at today. Back into the fray. Now, before we get started, go ahead and drop a like on this video. And if you're new on the channel, if it's your first time here and you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the Emceemur Show. Be a part of what we got going on right here. We've had a couple side quests, but back to the flea market today, back into the action. The weather's good, there are lots of people here. I think there's going to be a lot to look at today. It's early, we're walking, things are looking promising, and then I see a table covered with all kinds of stuff, but most importantly, there's games.
How much you getting on the games, man? $5 each.
Ugh. $5. I mean, okay, we may be able to make that work if there are some things here we could bundle together. We need to look. This stack here is mostly sports cheese and old shooters, which doesn't really match up to the price being asked. But there is a copy of OVERWATCH for PS4 here. Always a good time. Love this game. I may try to talk him down on this one. But I'm seeing some retro on the table, right? There are some vintage cartridges here, some Sega Genesis, and a Sega Genesis Model 1 console sitting here, which is more saleable than the two. I mean, it brings a little bit more, so it's nice to see one of these, and it looks to be in decent shape.
How much you getting on this thing?
I was asking $25 for it. I got the power cord back here.
Yeah.
$25 is right at the top of the mark. I mean, okay, that's not a bad price, but the thing is, Sega consoles, I mean, the Genesis does not sell for as much as Nintendo consoles do. They're common, they just don't bring the money. So, I do want this, but I want it for less.
Would you take 20 for all of it?
20 for all of it.
Alright, let's do 20 for all of it.
Here you go. Stick it in this box. Somebody.
So he was willing to come down a little bit. We're getting the Sega Genesis bundle for 20 bucks. It's got the cords with it. It's got a decent controller with it. So all the parts are there. And we're getting the 3 games, one of which is sort of Vermillion. So can't hate that. I'm happy with this grab. Sort of Vermillion is one of those delightful black box early Genesis RPGs that may not have aged well to some, but it's exactly what I fiend for in a nostalgic RPG experience. The Bard's Tale, Ultima-esque exploration, paired with a unique hack-and-slash combat system that really made this one stand out. This game has been featured on current-gen collections and plug-and-plays, and it definitely adds value to this bundle. Then we've got Joe Montana Football 93. This series should have been able to rival Madden, but it had trouble figuring out exactly what it was. Joe Montana 2 Sports Talk Football was phenomenal and probably my favorite 16-bit football game. But the game changed a good bit each year, whereas Madden maintained a formula. Either way, here's the 93 version. They're all fun to look at and to get in a couple of snaps on. And the third game included was Pat Riley Basketball, a game that really embodies the feel, look, and sound of those breakthrough 16-bit era games. The sounds are iconic, and where it lacks in graphics in some areas, it overcompensates for that with these big slam dunk and shot animations. Not that Double Dribble didn't do it first, but they were probably pretty proud of this game when they put it out. I paid $20 for this bundle, and it will hopefully be a fast mover at around 60 bucks.
Would you take 3 for this one?
Yeah.
Alright.
Where did the other box of otters go?
I went ahead and offered 3 on the OVERWATCH. I didn't want to pay 5 for it, but we'll take it for 3. It's in decent condition. OVERWATCH is always a good time. I mean, again, the other games here just wouldn't have been worth picking up for the money, but no reason to leave this OVERWATCH here. So I'm finding a copy of Project Cars for the Xbox One, alright? But that's not what's interesting. Inside is a disc-only copy of Lego Worlds, and Project Cars is in there, so... Okay, there's 2 games in this case. They probably don't even know that. We may be getting a 2-for-1 special here.
You selling this stuff? How much you getting on the game?
3.
Alright, I'll do 3.
$3 for 2 Xbox One games? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. No need to haggle. Also, no need to call any attention to it so as to show that there's more than one game in there, because really, by themselves, I'm not doing $3, but together, yeah, $3 it is. Man, Project Cars is a sharp-looking game. The handling is akin to a Forza game, and at first glance, I'm already wondering what all a career mode entails in this game. And, you know, for what I paid, it's not going to cost me much to find out. And there are 3 of these games now. Really? I may have a lot to catch up on here if I like this. Lego Worlds, in my opinion, was a colossal flop. It wasn't as advertised. The freedoms you have in a game like Minecraft, you do not have here. And I don't care what anyone says, that's how they initially advertised it. It's not much better than that infernal toy box mode on the Disney Infinity game, the difference being that this actually is somewhat functional. Regardless, it's a Lego game. People buy them. Enough said. I have $1.50 a piece in these games, and both of them sell for around $8. I skipped completely over the Project Cars series, just never got around to them. They were always overshadowed by all the Forzas and Turismos out there. There's just so much competition in that genre, you know. But yeah, I always wanted to try them. What are your experiences with the Project Cars series? Did you play those games? Did you like them? Leave me something in the comment section below about your experiences with those games. I'd love to get a conversation going with you.
How much you asking on the games?
The games? Yeah, only $2 a piece.
Yeah?
So this gal wants $2 a piece for her games, and that's probably a good thing because it's not exactly a shelf full of Zeldas. But there are a couple here that do still command a little bit of value. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but it's worth taking a look. There's a Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix game here for the PS2. The Harry Potter games from that gen still bring some money, some more than others, but they all tend to be saleable, especially if we're talking GameCube versions. That's not what this is, obviously, but yeah, still PS2, and it's in decent shape. And there's also a copy of Sims 2 Pets here. Again, talk about another franchise whose installments just continue to be saleable, continue to be desirable for whatever reason. So, yeah, again, these are in decent condition. They're complete. For $2, there's no reason to leave these here.
Well, would you take 3 for the 2 of these? 2 for 3?
Yes.
Alright, let's do it.
Sims 2 Pets looks like a less than delightful experience marred with abysmal Wiimote controls and of course crushed beneath the weight of being a game where you run simulations of senior citizens playing with cats in their front yard. You can apparently mate the animals. From what I know about the Sims games, you can probably mate the senior citizens as well. I'm sure the rabbit hole goes much deeper than that, but I'm not climbing in. Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix looks like melted poop on the screen. I've tested every one of these games, and I don't care how much you adored the books or the films, that's not gonna make this any more fun to play. Just the tutorial makes me want to leap out my second story window, face first and aim for the driveway. I'd rather chew up a cactus than play this, but that's not why I grabbed these. They sell. End of story. This was another one of those 2 for $3 deals, and both of these games, complete like they are, sell on average for around $12 to $15. My goodness, the hunt at this point was far, from over. This was a big day. There was a lot of ground to cover, a lot of sellers there. I walked right up on another table that was completely loaded. I mean, so much stuff. And how much of it are we walking away with? Well, you're going to have to tune in next week to find out, right? Again, this hunt went all day, and there is so much stuff to look at from this adventure. We're going to continue to do so. We're going to continue to look at the things that we got on this quest, and I'm going to tell you, there's just some really amazing stuff. It was a big day. Too much to go over in one episode, but I hope you like what you see so far. Hope you're digging what you saw so far. What's your favorite thing that we got today? Do you have these games? Have you played any of these games? What are your experiences with some of the things that we grabbed today? You know, I want to hear from you. So make sure that you leave me something in the comment section of this video, because you know that I love getting a conversation going with you right here on the Emceemur Show, something that we do a lot of. Hope you're going to drop a like on this video. Go ahead, drop a like. Hope that you did like this video. Most importantly, if you have not already done so, I hope you're going to subscribe to the Emceemur Show and be a part of our nation, because we're rising up all the fantastic things we do right here on the show. You need to be a part of it. Make sure that you smack that notification bell, so you're always the first to know when new content goes live. Content just like this flea market flipping episode right here. Again, next week, more adventures from this hunt, more items, more pickups, more values. You're going to really be amazed at some of the deals that we got. So much more to look at coming very soon. Emceemur signing off for this fantabulous episode, and I will see each and every one of you again next time.